Hey, Queen, how are you? Hey, Jesse, thanks for coming in. I'm laughing because I am on this relic of a laptop. I mean, I've had it since 2009, and there was a reason why it got upgraded to something more speedy. But anyway, so that laptop is my laptop I always use is in the hands of the GEEK Squad, and hopefully it's going to be something easy. They said it's going to take like 2 to 3 days for diagnostics. I told them, but you don't understand. I go live at 11:45 tomorrow, and again on Thursday at 5 p.m. And then I have a big event. Sorry, meant to have this ready. I have a big event on Saturday. It's called Why You Ain't Subbing Me Though. And it's going to have currently six. Hi, Picture Me Crafting. It's going to have six other content creators, and it's going to be a marathon. And so my time, it goes from noon Central to 6 p.m. currently. We might get two more people. Thank you, Jesse. Hey, Kristen. So it starts at noon, and then you would follow her, and then you come over to my channel, and then Shell comes after me. So then you go over to her. So it's a marathon. You just go from one to the other. Hi, Priya and DB. So anyway, so this looks pretty good. Does it look good to you? I think it kind of is dark, but anyway, so it is what it is. I'm grateful for this, being able to, bring up this old laptop. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Martha. Hi, Cheryl. And and hi, Terry. So they said 2 to 3 days for diagnostics, and then if they have to send it out, it's 2 to 3 weeks. And I'm like, so anyway, so my GEEK Squad gal, she said, I'll get you as soon as possible. As a matter of fact, I'm giving it to them right now so they can get started on it. And then she checked out my channel and she subscribed to it. So it's like, there's a win. Anyway, I just pressed therapy. Terry, I forgot if I said hello to you or not. The chat's starting to move fast. And I can't, normally I will get into YouTube and personally say, type in, but I'm telling you, this laptop is so old. When I did the welcome, I typed W and then waited and waited for the W to show up so I can finish typing out welcome. So I'm not going to be typing in the chat. And what I'm going to do is do a recap of the projects, and I put them all in the description. I put the dates that the video is, so you can go back and rewatch the tutorials. And then also I put the link in there because I needed the link myself to figure out how much I needed for everything. Hello, Mary. Mary. I saw the M. Barb and Renee. Hello, welcome in, everyone. As I was saying, so I'm using my old laptop. I think it looks pretty good. What do you think? Can you hear me good? It looks much better than it did last night on my test, but I had a real blingy shirt on, and so it was casting too much light, and my face looked like a claymation thing. So I'm just going to recap a few of the scenes, go over some of the stuff that we have, and let you know that Saturday we're doing the Why You Not Subbing Me Though, and there's going to be 6 content creators. I put it in the post. I put it in the post. Thank you, Cheryl. The thing, and as soon as I can figure out how to, because I just shared Shell's post, and so I shared that because this old laptop, I mean, I get a notification all the time. I sign into something. It's like somebody's trying to sign in from San Antonio, and it's like, I'm not in San Antonio, 3.5 hours away, but anyway, if I miss you, I'm sorry, because the chat's moving so fast, and if I touch anything, then it just like, it takes forever. So, one of the things that I wanted to go over, because it's kind of like a correction kind of a thing. So, when I cut out the dog bandana, I thought I cut it out correctly because it turned out like this. But I didn't cut it correctly, incorrectly. I cut a 12, I mean a 10, so this one's 12. I did a 12-inch square, and I did it correctly. But when I cut it in the diagonal, then it comes out like that. So my update for you, so I'm not going to throw this away, and I'm not going to make it, because that's my brand out there, and I don't need to be advertising a crooked bandana. So I will be slicing this into strips and using it as quilt, as quilt pieces, and make a bandana that way out of the scraps. So what I learned, if you're going to do directional fabric, thank you, I love that fabric. Of course, it's from Joann's, can't get it anymore. And then I was putting this red pin dot behind it. So what I'm doing is, and this, I need to make an extra small for Whiskey, which a lot of you have met. So what I did was then I made a 10-inch square, because this small is actually 12-inch square, and it's way too big for her, and it's a little too tight for Grace. She needs to wear a medium. The directional fabric, yes. So I cut a 10-inch square and then cut that in diagonal. So then when I lay out on my fabric, on my fabric, I will just lay it out as the triangle and cut like that. I don't have enough to make a bandana out of it, but I do have other directional fabric, which I'm glad I didn't. Well, I mean, that was sad because that's the only piece. But then this is another one that I'm going to do, and this is directional, and this is going to be a really fun bandana. Whiskey is more of a dress. She loves to wear a dress. My son calls her, she's diva, so she prefers the dresses. Whereas Gracelyn, she loves to be dressed up, whether it's a bandana or a dress. So I haven't gotten into dressmaking for dogs yet, but I did buy the needles I need for the stretch knit. So that will be that. So that's my recommendation when you're using directional fabric for the bandanas. It's nice to make a a square and then cut the square into the diagonal, so then you have two pieces, because this is a reversible bandana. And for those of you that haven't seen them, this is a small one. It's too big for it. So it's reversible. You can have it this way, and it has the scrunchy neckband, so it's easy on the dog. And even Kevin likes it. He doesn't like anything on because he's got a lot of fur. And and then this one I just used the white because I cut out a strip of the black and I cut out a strip of the white. So, but it's reversible. So that's what the dog bandana looks like, and that's my recommendation for directional fabric. And there's the strap. So I need to do some. I have a red strap, so I have to find. Oh, I could do the paw prints with the rest of that red fabric. So I'm just trying to. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, I'm Violet. They're all divas. The girls are. Kevin's not. Kevin's just super cute. Okay, so then, and I wanted to. Oh, and so this is. I'm in birthday mode. It's coming up next week, and so this is my template that I'll be blinging on Saturday during the Why You Not Subbing Me Though show. So I watched the previous years, and everybody's so comedian, and didn't, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to sew on that. I'm not going to sew on the show because you only have an hour, and sewing always puts me over an hour. So all my notes. So the pen holder. I finally found the fold over elastic, and I found it at Hobby Lobby. You can get it on Amazon in a lot of colors, but I got it at Hobby Lobby, and they call it shiny elastic trim. And I got it on their trim sale. So I got this full thing for 99 cents. And so I bought all that they had, which was 2 white and 2 black. And so I measured this is a smaller book, and I did make this one using the elastic that I had, which is glittery, but it's really thick. It's like waistband elastic. So it bends, for these little folders, these little binders you can make with your book binding thing is. This one actually, because it's a smaller one, this elastic is 11.5 inches, and it's too big. So I cut one that's 10.5 inches, and I'm going to make another one of those. But these are really great as a gift giving ideas in July. So these are really great for you can buy a journal and then add this to it. And if you have an engraver or a new friend that can engrave, you can make a pin and put their name on it. And give them the journal with this marker attached to it, and make a nice super gift. only thing, and then just got here, and my laptop in the shop, that was also, I don't have TV, that was also how I watch everything. And now that's gone, so all I'm doing is sewing today, nothing else to do. So I got all of the corner bookmarks to the next stage, and the one that I did competition. I did it at a quarter inch, which made it too small for a book. Hey, Robin, welcome in. Sometimes they have the short on the workout for workout. They make a list. Yeah, I'll keep my eye on it. It was because there was an empty spot. Thank you, Renee. So anyway, so I did stitch a quarter inches, but then it made it too small for what. I took that one apart and I'll resew it. I put that all these to the next to the final stage where I just need to do a stitch along to close it. But that's fine. So I'll package these with some of the like the bow and the tails and stuff like that together. Anything from it today. So what kind of sound issues are you hearing, Jeff? On a old laptop, so probably it's cutting in and out. So I have to redo this video. I think it's to be too much of a problem and make something really drastically wrong is wrong with my laptop. And okay. Yeah, I think it too. It's just like I want to make sure it's not my screen. But if it gets to be too much of a problem where you guys, don't want to see me anymore, she's just let me know and I'll put it in. And I don't think we're going to have a bad video. But anyway, so I've got lots of choices here. Some of them they'll be 3 to 10 hours, but I'm going to be packaging or teaching next and yeah, okay. So these are fun, and it's a great way for to use up scraps as well. We have 3 squares that are 4 inch each, and so one would be the back and the front, and then the front, and that's folded in half. So 3 squares of 4 inches, and in the bottom thing and the interfacing just the 2 squares. And all that information is in the description. I do, but I don't know. I don't or I don't can't hear anything or you can't hear anything wrong. Can you hear me talking, DB? So one of the tips that I received okay. Alright, I'll share this tip and then I can do that. Tomorrow when I do the flashback through, I